Divine light surround this space and every soul who enters it. I call upon Source, angels, guides, and ancestors of the highest good. Expel all negative energy, fear, and illusion, transmuting them into wisdom, strength, and healing. May the power of divine alchemy transform shadow into light, doubt into clarity, and pain into purpose. Protect this circle with love and truth, that each message delivered here serves only the highest path. We rise as warriors of spirit, aligned, guided, and renewed. So it is, and so it shall be. Welcome back, my Divine Alchemizing Warriors. I am Dar. Take a deep breath, because this message feels like sunrise after a long night. Spirit says, you've carried enough. Now it's time to receive. This reading is for those who've been balancing too much for too long and who are finally ready to choose themselves again. We open with the Two of Coins. Financial growth is on the rise. Be purposeful in your efforts. Juggling responsibilities, emotions, maybe even relationships. Subscribe, like, and comment. I will appreciate you forever. Juggling responsibilities, emotions, maybe even relationships. Spirit shows me someone trying to hold it all together with trembling hands, balancing between what's familiar and what's calling. The Chariot appears, telling you to use your wings to progress at great speed. Movement, determination, and divine direction. You're being guided to choose momentum over maintenance. The energy says, stop surviving, start searing. Okay? Stop just surviving, being here. Actually live, sear. Okay, warriors? Because the Eight of Cups confirms it. You're walking away from emotional cycles that can't evolve. You're leaving it all behind. You're not abandoning anything. You're ascending beyond it. The alchemy here is to turn exhaustion into empowerment. Let every goodbye become a gateway to peace. The Nine of Wands in reverse shows fatigue. A soul tired of fighting battles that no longer matter. Spirit says, you don't need to prove your strength anymore. You are strength embodied. You don't have to prove it anymore. Your entire body, your entire existence, your wholeness, everything about you displays strength. Then comes the Seven of Wands, telling you that you overcame all the odds stacked against you. You're standing tall, reclaiming your boundaries, protecting your peace. Okay? Because it's no longer about defending your worth. It's about embodying it. You've earned the right to rest and still be powerful. Okay? The Two of Swords in reverse brings clarity. Subscribe, like, and comment. I will appreciate you forever. You've been at the crossroads, but now the heart knows what the mind couldn't decide. Then the breakthrough comes. The sun shines through the confusion. And happy days are ahead. Truth, joy, vitality, and healing. Yes, healing. Spirit says, you're not cursed, okay? You were just clouded. This is the return of your laughter, your creativity, your lightness of being. The Three of Cups brings celebration, friendship, community, new people, new connections, new support systems are entering your life. Yes, new support systems are entering your life, and that's very well needed. There are reflections of your healing, your mirrored tribe, not your mirror trauma. Alchemy here is to turn isolation into connection. You are not alone anymore. So get out there, network, be around people, whatever environment or situation where you feel comfortable. Get out there, because you turn isolation into connection. You want to flip it. You want to change that. You want to convert your isolation. If you've been in hermit mode for too long, you want to get out of that. Get out of your comfort zone and connect with people you vibe with. Then spirit gets deeper. The star provides hope, renewal, and is a reminder that healing is not linear. But surrounding it is the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords, which shows anxiety and heartbreak still lingering in the shadows. full of panic, showing that lessons still need to be learned. But that's what's going to make you tougher. Spirit says you can't rush recovery. You can only nurture it. Every tear is holy. Every ache is alchemy. The pain you feel now is proof you're still open. So what must be alchemized? You're going to turn grief into grace. Subscribe, like, and comment. I will appreciate you forever. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Ask, what did this awaken in me? Not why did this happen to me, but what did this awaken in me? What did this awaken in me? Okay. So I'm going to pull some cards from the Sacred Woundings deck to see what spirit is showing about some of the wounds. And then we're going to get to the Queen of Cups. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. Dealing with chronic stress and burnout. When this card appears, it shows up as fatigue, numbness, and feeling drained or overwhelmed by daily tasks. May manifest as headaches, insomnia, trouble focusing, or loss of motivation. Often from prolonged pressure without enough rest or sleep. So some of you may have been dealing with chronic stress and burnout. Needing to heal from abandonment wounds. When this card shows up, it shows up as a deep fear of rejection or abandonment, often triggering insecurity or loneliness. May manifest as clinginess, mistrust, or pushing others away, rooted in past neglect, loss, or emotional withdrawal. Another wounded card that jumped out was needed to address emotional repression. When this card shows up, it shows up as difficulty expressing or acknowledging emotions, leading to numbness, frustration, or outbursts. May manifest as suppressing feelings, avoiding pain, or feeling vulnerable. Showing up as unresolved emotional issues. Subscribe, like, and comment. I will appreciate you. And overemphasize an external validation. an overemphasis on external validation. This will show up as constantly seeking approval or recognition from others, often at the expense of self-worth. It may manifest as it may manifest as feelings of insecurity, anxiety, or emptiness when external praise or acceptance is lacking. Okay. Now with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups rises the healer, the empath, the intuitive heart, emotional insight. You reclaim emotional sovereignty. You no longer drown in feelings. You flow with them. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four Cups in reverse. You are awakening after numbness. You're saying yes to life again. New opportunities are approaching because your heart is finally open to receive them. The alchemy here, turn apathy into appreciation. You've survived the storm. Now Spirit says it's safe to feel joy again. So the storm is over. And now, warriors, you're going to be feeling more at ease. Yes, you're going to be feeling more at ease, more comfort. Okay, anytime safety, your feelings safe. Okay, comfort is right there. Comfort is right next to you. Ease, being at ease is right there. Okay. Pull some cards from the Mystic Forest Oracle deck. Then we're going to close out. A couple cards for the warriors. Forge a new path. When you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. You are fully supported, and you are safe to feel joy again. Any more? Yes. Let it be. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice Verses. When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. Let it be. All right, so my warriors, you're walking out of confusion and into clarity. You're no longer surviving, you're soaring. The sun and the star together are cosmic confirmation. Your light is returning stronger than ever. So this chapter is called Choosing Light Again. May your laughter return easily, your heart flow freely, and your peace remain unshakable. My loves, may you be guided, guarded, and grounded in every new dawn that awaits you. Remember, you are a warrior, you are divine, and your transformation is already unfolding. Join the circle, embrace the guidance, and continue to alchemize your journey. Subscribe, like, and comment.